This clip is sponsored by American Mobile. If you're a nurse interested in traveling, visit americanmobile.com to get started. I was kind of wondering, I mean, being an L&D nurse for so long and seeing how all the different ways that things can go down, like, has that changed your, thought process on like how you want to have your babies like in the future?
Yeah. I was like, I sometimes wish I had kids before I became a nurse because I'm
Because you're like, I've seen
like
too
you said,
much.
I know anything and everything. And even like my friends that are pregnant, when my best friend was pregnant, we were out shopping one day. And I don't know, I was talking about the baby moving. She's like, I haven't felt her move. And I was like, how long has it been since you felt the baby move? Because she's just like a willy-nilly, I don't care kind of person. And I was like, has it been 2 hours? Has it been 4 hours? Like, when's the last time? So I think when I'm pregnant, that stuff will alarm me way more than someone who doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And like right now is like I have a family member who is pregnant, and she is very hyper aware of things. She was like, oh, is that going to be me? Like from the minute I find out, am I going to be that kind of person, or am I going to be a little bit more laid back? And I think when you're around the resources to like ultrasound your baby really easy, like are you going to want to do that? That kind of stuff. But then it's like most people go weeks without monitoring and they're fine.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit, I don't know, I guess until I'm there I won't know.
Yeah.
But I've had coworkers be both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Some are like so laid back and I'm like, how are you like that? Because I don't think I will be that way. But I definitely think as of like if I got pregnant tomorrow, I'd want to deliver at a busier facility.
Yeah.
Only because I also know most of the staff there too still. So people that I worked with for 7 years, like I could handpick like who I would want to be there with me.
That is true. That's a great perk.
And keep me calm, because some nurses are way better at keeping somebody calm than others. Mm-hmm. And I know exactly what kind of personality would work well with me versus like, please get away from me. So
yeah.
I don't know. I like maybe in a year from now too, I may change my mind. After working here longer, I might be a little bit more comfortable, mm-hmm. or know enough like anesthesia staff to be like, hey, would you mind spending the night here while I'm in labor?
Yeah, that's right.
Because I felt like I got that relationship with people at my other job. I felt like, okay, I know enough people that would hang out or even probably come in on their day off.
Yeah. That's
right. But I've only been at the new hospital for a year. So it's not like, I mean, they would have my back, but it's like people for 7 years really know me. So
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, those are probably like I mean, you're such a special patient when you work there, like on the unit, and then
and I feel like everybody's like really hyper focused. Like, is their baby okay? And so I will say taking care of like other coworkers and friends is a little bit anxiety ridden, because you're like, okay, I've been doing this forever, but if something goes wrong, can I be a nurse and a friend?
Yeah.
So I was like, my best friend had twins, and I got her labor started and then went to lay down for an hour, and someone else took over and then like was there for the delivery. And so that was the best case scenario, because I just got to be the friend holding the leg in the delivery.
That's awesome.
And was the nurse for the first part. Because I was like, if something bad goes down, you're going to lose a nurse. Like, I will not be able to do it all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so true. I know I'm delivering where I work, and I'm going to be like, okay, if I go into labor, I'm just going to go upstairs. Like go up.
Right, just right there. And that's really nice too. Like that you're right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'm like wondering, people are going to want to come visit. I'm going to be like, I'm good.
That is a hard part. Yes. I actually delivered an ER nurse from our hospital, and all of her coworkers wanted to come up, and I was like, no. Like, if you guys want to visit her tomorrow or the next day when she goes home, like, sure, but this is not just an open door policy because you work here.
Yeah, right. Like, I got a badge.
Nor does the patient want that necessarily, but then, there's like, you feel bad. You're like, oh, like, how do I tell them? And I was like, I'll be the mean person. Like, I'll tell them, no. Like, you cannot come in here. And, like, people want that time with their baby.
Yeah.
That first few hours is so special, and I feel like a lot of people feel guilty for not having family members in there and things like that. And that's where, as a nurse, I always say, like, I will be the bad guy. You can blame me. Tell them Megan said no because you can't get that time back.
Yeah.
And the baby's going to look the same the next day in all reality. Like,
right.
The baby will be exactly the same the next day.
Yeah.